I have a small YouTube channel with less than 3,800 subscribers in total, and about 2 months ago, I finally got monetized with YouTube AdSense. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the views, the AdSense, how much YouTube has paid me in total, and I'm also gonna show you how I was able to make $8,000 to $10,000 a month before I ever even got monetized with YouTube AdSense. Let's go. Okay, so let me show you all the stats, the revenue, the amount of views that got me, my subscribers. I'm gonna show you everything. So I have 3,900 subscribers on this YouTube channel. It's a very small YouTube channel. And let me show you the analytics. Let's just go in revenue. My first month when I got monetized was April, about a couple months ago, and I made $51. Now my best month so far has been May, and that's because I got way more views. But overall, it's been between like $50 to $100 per month, with the amount of views I'm going to show you in just a second. So if we go over to content, I'm going to show you, so this is the last 20 days, got about 7,000 views, but I'm going to show you May, which was that big month, the $200, not much at all, but I got 21,000 views. That's quite a few more views. Now June I got way less, like 9,000, and then this month it looks like we're trending towards like maybe 6,000 to 8,000 views. And so as you can see, like I didn't make that much with AdSense, but I'm gonna show you why that doesn't even matter. And if you're a small creator right now, like don't worry. I know a lot of people focus on AdSense, but I'm gonna show you something cooler. Okay, so this is my Stripe for that same YouTube channel. I made about $21,000 in the month of May. Now let me show you that this is all real. I'm gonna show you that this is live, and I'm gonna show you June as well. So I'm gonna show you June real quick right here. Let's just do June 1st to June 30th. And you can see I did about 30,000. And then May, which was the most amount of views that I got, that I just showed you, like I had like 20,000 views. I made about $22,000 with that same YouTube channel. And so that's the reason why, if you're a small creator, you shouldn't be so concerned about views and the AdSense and all that stuff. You should be worried about how to monetize effectively. And I know a lot of people on YouTube talk about all this advice, CTR, how to get views, how to get monetized, talk about like 1,000 watch hours, this and that. It's like I wasn't even worried whatsoever about AdSense. And to this day, like if you compare AdSense, like $200 to $21,000 in the same month, it's just like a night and day difference. And so I'm gonna show you how I did this, and I'm also gonna show you how I started monetizing my YouTube channel way before I got accepted for the YouTube AdSense monetization. So I'm gonna show you something crazy and why you shouldn't be worried about AdSense and all this cookie cutter advice that I hear on YouTube about getting monetized, getting to your first 1,000 subscribers, or whatever the benchmark is, your X amount of watch hours you need, all that stuff. You shouldn't even worry about it. So this is May, my best month, quote unquote, with AdSense. But this is also May, the same month, May 1st to May 31st. I made about $21,000 of net profit. And so you can see like the AdSense you're receiving is inconsequential to other more effective ways you can use your channel to monetize and make more money. And so if you're a small channel right now and you're worried about not being monetized, the question you should be asking yourself right now is, does that even matter? And is that the right goal to have? And I'm gonna show you my timeline, kind of my milestones that I did with my YouTube channel. So when I first got started, I got about 20 subscribers in the first month, and I think I had like 300 views, not many whatsoever. And I believe I made like $200. Not great, but again, it's the first month and we all start from zero. So I had no subscribers, like 20 subscribers, not many views. Now this is where it gets crazy. Now, when I hit my first 96 subscribers, I did about 4,100 views that month. But in that month, I was able to make my first $8,000 in a single month with YouTube. So crazy. And if you think about it, I wasn't even monetized when I had 96 subscribers. So that's why if you're a small channel right now and you're not monetized, you shouldn't even be worried about that stuff. You can still make money with that channel. Now, I'm gonna show you what happened next. So here, I pretty much 10x my subscribers. So I went from 96 subscribers to 1,150, still a very small YouTube channel, about 6,200 views that month. And I made about $12,500 on YouTube that month. Now this is about like 3 or 4 times as many subscribers. So this was maybe a couple months ago, last month maybe. And I did 9,200 views and I made about $27,000 in that single month with that same YouTube channel. And so you can see, I think I was monetized somewhere in between here. But as you can see, before monetization, I had already hit all these milestones from $200 a month all the way to about $10,000, $12,000 a month before even being monetized on YouTube. And so I'm going to show you how that's possible. So we do this by flipping the entire equation. We operate under a new set of rules. And so we stop worrying about everything that everyone talks about on YouTube altogether. So we're not going to care about AdSense. We don't worry about going viral. We don't care about how many followers we have. and we don't care about sponsorships whatsoever. I have never had a single sponsorship on my YouTube channel ever. We have to start operating under a new set of rules. So this is a new way how I did it, and we do this by not becoming slaves of the YouTube algorithm. We make YouTube work for us. And so how I did it is I used this micro YouTube channel and I funneled that, all those views, all that traffic into a business, into an offer that converts niche views into cash. What I did in the YouTube channel is I was helping a specific type of audience. I was using specialized knowledge, a specialized skill that I had, and I was solving a problem for a specific type of audience. How I did that is by building a business on top of YouTube. Now I don't need to worry about AdSense or sponsorships at all. Now I run a business, and it just so happens that the way I acquire my customers is through YouTube. Okay, so here's how it works, and then I'm gonna show you how I did it specifically for my own YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you the examples as well. So at a high level overview, this is kind of how it works. Instead of creating interesting content like Mr. Beast type of content, brain rot, entertainment, that kind of stuff, what you wanna do is solve a problem and build an ecosystem of content around that type of problem, and just solving a specific problem for a specific audience. And so if you think about it, let's say this is your solution, this is your offer. All you're gonna do is attack that problem just through YouTube, through creating YouTube content around that specific problem. And so what that's going to create is an ecosystem of content around that specific problem that you're solving. And then your solution is just your offer, your product, your services, your coaching, your program, whatever that is. That's how we make money. And so no longer do we care about views, retention tactics, average view duration, all that stuff. What we care about is solving a problem for a specific type of audience. And this problem could be anything. Now, it could be a service, it could be a skill, it could be a passion of yours, it could be anything, but we have to solve a specific type of problem for a specific type of audience. We're not just creating any sort of content just to go entertainment, go viral, none of that stuff. So what does look like for me with my small YouTube channel with like 3,900 subscribers is my niche was around web design. This is what I'm good at. This is kind of my skill, my area of expertise. And what I did is I built a YouTube channel around web design. My business offered web design services and products to agency owners, local business owners. And what I helped them with was my web design services. And so what I did is I figured out how to build really good websites for a specific software, and I created a niche channel around it. And so this is kind of what I was talking about, like my solution, my service was web design, which is something really boring. But the thing is, I was helping a very specific type of person on YouTube. And so if we go back to that ecosystem that I was showing about creating content, solving a specific problem on YouTube, is something like this. So this is my offer, which is my web design services, my digital products. And it's one main problem, which is how to build good websites for agency owners in a specific type of software, which is this software right here, which is called Go High Level. That's it. So very niche YouTube channel. You can see that I don't get that many views, 1,400 views, like maybe like 1,500 views. But the content that I'm creating is very specific and it's geared towards getting customers and helping people. It's not about entertainment. It's not about going viral. It's none of that stuff. And so what it does is it almost creates like a flywheel effect where somebody finds one of my videos and they like it a lot and they watch the next one and they might go to my offer, they might not buy, or they might watch another video and from that video they decide my solution is the thing they've been looking for all along. And so that's how you drive traffic to your offer. And this is how we make money in a way that's way better as opposed to AdSense. Here we can make like $400 a day, $1,000 a day, 20K a month, whatever that is. With AdSense, I was making like $50, $100. And that's how we make money with YouTube. This is a more effective way of running a YouTube channel if you don't want to become famous. And so like you can see, like I only get like 1,500 views here, like 1,000, 2,000 views. I'm not trying to become famous. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is make money with YouTube. Now, if you wanted to become famous, like a celebrity on YouTube or something like that, then this is definitely not the video for you. But if you wanted to make money as a small creator around your passion, your service, an area of expertise, a skill, web design, whatever it is, then this is how you should monetize your channel. Now, to break it down a bit more, if you're already posting stuff on YouTube, if you're already posting videos on YouTube, how can you create your own 10K a month business? The way I would think about it is you have to create an offer around your channel. So for me, that was like, let's say I did a website for a client. My web design offer would be like $2,000 or maybe $1,500. And so that's kind of one of the main products that I sold, or one of the main services that I sold was like a $1,500 to $2,000 website done for you. Now, another one of my offers was a low ticket digital product, like a template, like tutorials, that kind of stuff that I sold to business owners that wanted to implement on their own. So you have to build an offer around your channel. So whatever that is, let's say you help people with their fitness and you help people lose weight, that you could build an offer around your channel where you're creating content about fitness, about helping people be healthy, but your offer could be a program, a coaching, maybe one-on-one coaching, something like that. So whatever your channel is about, just create a product that would help your audience. And this is a cool thing about creating this type of YouTube channel. If you're a micro creator, if you have a passion, if you're good at fitness, whatever that is that you can actually help your audience, which is really cool. As opposed to just creating brain rot, entertainment, that kind of stuff that is not going to serve your audience. Another way to come up with a product or an offer to sell is if you have gone through a transformation. That's the easiest way to come up with a service and also like a YouTube angle as well. So let's say you were overweight and you wanted to lose some weight and become healthier, and you did that transformation. Now with that transformation, you can create a YouTube channel around it and help that specific type of person that you were a few years ago. So if somebody is overweight and they want to become healthier, then you can help them with a coaching, a program, one-on-one, maybe diet tips, whatever that offer is, then you can help them if you have a transformation. Now, for me, it wasn't so much a transformation. For me, it was more about specialized knowledge. And for me, that topic was web design. And so I have specialized knowledge about a specific topic, which is web design, and I can help my audience. I can serve them with my products, with my services. Now, the other one is if you have a specific skill that you can teach people, then there's also another way you can create an offer around your YouTube channel. And so those are just some ways, some ideas that I had. And this doesn't have to be about like completely educational type of content. So it could be about something else. It could be that your specific skill is calligraphy, or it could be that your specific skill is painting. Whatever that is, you could build a YouTube channel that helps people, that shows them your specific skill, and you could build a product around it so you can make way more money and you can build a business on top of your YouTube channel. But there it is. That's how much YouTube paid me on my first month being monetized, and why you shouldn't be worried about it if you haven't been monetized, and why there's a better way to do this. And this is kind of the breakdown at a high level overview, but I've made a video in more detail if you want to check it out as to how this actually works behind the scenes. I'm going to link it right here.